So let me jump straight into the conversation. So one of the editions we did, we invited a very powerful speaker, very powerful, and he has a ministry in Surulere. And he said something. He said, marriage is good. Marriage is beautiful. But marriage is not compulsory. See the screen. Marriage is good. Yeah, can we say it together? Marriage is good. Help me tell that one to your neighbor. Marriage is... but it's not compulsory. It is not. It's not. You see? You are now loud on that one. Hey, I did. Pastor is okay, it's not compulsory. For you, it's compulsory. That's why. It's compulsory. Marriage is beautiful. Joining with someone is a beautiful thing. I can say because I'm married. Yes, hallelujah. It's very beautiful that you have somebody that can always call you to order. Where did you put your phone? It's beautiful. Have you charged your phone? That you have somebody that you are journeying with, moving with in life. Honestly speaking, sir, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Marriage is beautiful. People's lives have been better via marriage. People have made progress via marriage. People have made tremendous progress. You know, one of our panelists, when he was here, doing well, amazingly well, but when he got married to his beautiful wife, things changed. He moved from Korope car to a bigger car. Hallelujah. Let me celebrate Mr. Bomilero. And everything changed. I'm telling you, marriage is beautiful. But you know what I realized? The same marriage that has also helped other people's lives have also ruined lives. Am I correct? Yes. Some people's lives, in fact, some have lost their lives marrying. they buy because they got married. So when we were courting, about to marry, I remember some of the counsel people gave to us, some people, not everybody, they would tell us, if I marry, marriage bas rule. You know, the way they were sounding was as if they were preparing us for war. Now, they meant well. They were trying to paint they were trying to be realistic. So one day, I looked at her, we said, the way people are, we are not even scared. If I marry, congratulations. Wow, marriage. I said, if this thing is war, why are people doing it every Saturday? Abi? Why are people still doing it every Saturday? I mean, we should avoid it, isn't it? So, we were discussing with one of our pastors in the UK, top pastor in the UK. So we told him what some of the things people have been telling us. And he said something I want you to pick. Look at what he said. He said, don't read it. Allow others mess you up with their experiences. I would never forget that the rest of my life. Don't allow others mess you up with their experiences. Some of us have been messed up with other people's experiences. What you saw growing up, what you are seeing, what you are hearing on social media. Chike and Frank Idoho. Some of us didn't get the gist. You are messed up. People say things like, no money, no love. Where is it written in scripture? Where did you pick that? It's a mess up, isn't it? So you feel like if money, so to you it is money that keeps the home. Abi? No money, no love. If money is what keeps the home, Bill Gates should not be divorced. By the way, lack of money also doesn't guarantee that the home will be sustained. So let's balance it. Because somebody is ready to go and tell, show thought is all going, show everything ready to call no money, no romance. I mean, finance and romance. You've been messed up. See, they agree. You've been messed up. People have messed you up with their experiences. When I hear people say things like, "Isheo Birin here," what is that? You can't say that to my wife. She's amazing, unique. Let me celebrate her. You know what I just did? I just scored the point. I will enjoy myself at home. You guys don't know. So some of us have been messed up by other people's experiences. It could even be your parent experience. So to you now, you have concluded, marriage. Or maybe your uncle, or what you see on social media. I hope you know fame doesn't keep marriage, or if the celebrity will not be divorcing. So you've been messed up. But this one, I added it. And I want you to say, don't mess yourself up with your own past experiences too. Don't mess yourself up. Very important. The fact that you had a terrible past is not enough to conclude that you can't have a beautiful end. The fact that men have served you breakfast tired is not enough to conclude that men are scum. Stop generalizing. Be specific. It's Tayo that broke your heart. Say Tayo is a scum, not men are scum. Be specific. Because what some of us do, we generalize. We are messed up with your own experience. I know what experiences forms you. I hope you know. It colors your perspective. If care is not taken, you begin to see things from that lens. I've spoken to people, and the way they talk about love, you'll be wondering, where did you learn your love from? Why? Because of the personal experiences. Personal experiences. By the way, men, why do we think women like money? Why do we think so? Men. Why do we think women like money? Should women, you guys don't like money, right? Huh? Why is the room quiet? Experiences. Don't be messed up by your own experience. I had 5 major relationships before I got married. Yes, sir. I said 5 major, so they were minor. That should encourage someone. You've only done 2. Me, I did 5. So that should encourage you that your kidney is not over. The first one, I broke the relationship on the platform of character. I believe the lady if we fight, I'm the one that will say sorry. She was never wrong. So when it was tiring, I had to break it. The second one, it was in me. She was the one that broke it. Okay. What I saw, I reaped, Abby. It was on the basis of my choice of career, because I said I was doing full-time. So the parents, they were scared of the future. Pastor are very poor. So she broke it. The third one was the same. Parent, same, broke it. The fourth one was the same. Parent, at least you because I asked you about that one. We're involved in it together. Broke it. The fifth one, amazing parent, but not so amazing girl. So I broke it. You see that I have experience, right? That could have colored me and made me feel no parent will accept me. Or girls, they always have character issues. But when I met my wife, the first time I visited the mother, gratefully, for whatever reason, I didn't wear black. I didn't know that she did not like black. She doesn't like people wearing black. I just said I won't wear black. So immediately I saw her, I prostrated very well. She said, sit down. Then she gave me Bible. We were talking Bible. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, open this place. Open this place. This is married. This is married. Let me pray for you. When she was praying, she was now saying, what? I'm means marry. She was saying in Yoruba. Because and the thing was not even barely a month. And she was saying, what? Abushe. I did not allow. Sorry, I'm speaking Yoruba. Sorry. Everything not complete. What would be Kiserak? Yeah. Anyways, the point is, I did not allow the experience mess me up. So the fact that they broke your heart in SS2, now you are now in 200 level. Yeah, there might be somebody that they broke the person's heart in SS2. Actually, maybe your head boy broke your heart. My point is that don't allow whatever anybody, your own experience, don't allow it to mess you up. Even if, peradventure, you are even divorced, don't allow that experience mess you up. The thing with marriage is this. It is about the people in the marriage that determines the outcome of the marriage. Do you agree? It's about the people in marriage that determines the outcome of the marriage. Marriage is just there. It is the people in it that determines the outcome. In life generally, when you see something working, it is because people are making it work. Have you entered a place before and you see it clean and you assume that place was just clean by itself? Have you ever assumed that before? So when you enter a place and you see it clean, what will be although you are not seeing anybody, what will be your conclusion? Somebody must have cleaned it. So nothing in life is accidental, right? So nothing happened by chance. So somebody made things happen. The same thing with marriage. When you see a marriage working, it is because the two people in it are intentionally making it work. When you see a marriage working, let me preach that to your neighbor. When you see a marriage working, it is because the two people in it are intentionally making it work. That's the reason. When you see any marriage that is working, it's because the two people involved, they're intentionally making it work. And vice versa. When a marriage isn't working, when a marriage isn't working, most of the time, it is because one of the people or both of them in it are intentionally making it work. Do you agree with me? Yes. It takes two to make a beautiful home. It takes one to make a terrible marriage. To make a beautiful marriage, both of them must be committed. But to have a funny marriage, it doesn't have to be both of them. Just one person, and everything is gone. And by the way, the fact that your parents had a successful marriage doesn't mean you will have. Yes, happy home is not hereditary. Yes, it's in our family. It's not hereditary home. Now your parents are successful because they were working it. They don't impart happy home. Take it. Happy home. I get it. Maybe, some people have their theology to say, I can sow, you like something. It's fine, I get it. But even with all your sowing, if you're a terrible husband, you won't produce. So, it takes two to make a great marriage. Do you agree with me? It takes two to make a great marriage, right? Do you agree? It takes one to make a terrible marriage. Just one person. It takes one to make a terrible marriage. I want to make an assertion. You don't fix a marriage. You don't fix a marriage. That's the challenge. I want to fix my marriage. No, you don't fix a marriage. Let me ask, what do we fix? Thank you. Can you please celebrate yourself? I'm telling you. You fix the people. Because the truth is, when you fix the people, we fix the marriage. When you fix the people, you fix the marriage. When you fix the people, you fix the marriage. So, as I begin to round off, let me mention a few things you or we might need to fix in ourselves or in people. Is that okay? Few things we might need to fix. Few things we might need to fix. Are you ready? Let me tell you, neighbor, fasten your seatbelt. Rest us understand when I say fasten your seatbelt. I'm at to buy, right? You have no business with marriage if you are doing the following. You have no business with marriage if you are doing the following. Because now, if you are married and you notice any of the traits I'm about to mention, then you are noticing what they call pointer, red flag, something you have to work on, or else your home is going somewhere. If you are not married and you are single, you notice those. What you know that if you want to marry, your marriage is not compulsory. But if you want to marry, you know that I have to fix those things, or else I will create a problem. The first thing, if you have no business with marriage, say it. If you are selfish and self-centered, you have no business. Amen? You have no business. You should not even smell relationship. If you are selfish and self-centered. Why? Marriage is a life of commitment to selflessness. It's a life of commitment to selflessness. Marriage started because God needed an assignment to be fulfilled on earth. And he realized the man can't do it alone. So he brought someone to help so that they can combine effort together. So by the way, so that marriage is not necessarily first about them. It's about something. So you have no business with marriage if you're selfish. Read this. Don't go into marriage looking for who to help you. Go into it looking for who to help. Is that not why I'm looking for a wife? They say, helpmate. I'm saying, go into it. Because when you create that you're looking for, you have an expectation. Go into it looking for who to help. Couples must practice saying, look, I'm here to help you. You know how sweet it is? You tell your partner, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you achieve your dreams. I'm here to help you achieve your goals. Guys, don't be too preoccupied with what she's bringing to the table. Bring a lot to the table, so much that there is no space again for what she has brought. What are you bringing to the table? Expectation. In other words, the home there must be selflessness competition.
Yes, sir.
Others first, she first, not you first. Do you understand? Not you, not me first. Her first. Most people go into marriage for survivor. Am I correct? Yes, survivor. And when survivor becomes the goal, selfishness becomes the rule. Yeah, when you go into it for survivor, selfishness creates expectation that your spouse might not be able to meet because you want to survive. So what you are seeing is the thing she has not done, or what he has not done. You must have other first mindset. Put the other person ahead of you. If you're a father here, it's not, you can't be dressing well and your wife and children are not dressing well. Could make sense. That's selfishness. Same thing to the woman. Yeah, I'm telling you. So if you're selfish, you have no business with marriage. Fix the selfishness first. Ladies, don't go looking for who to solve your financial family problem. Exactly, that's a big scam. What is my money is my money, your money is our money. What's that one? Marriage is not 50% like they say. Marriage is 100%. Everything. Everything. Not bring 30, bring 70. Nonsense. 100%. You're not selfish. No, you're not. You're not. You must be selfless. And you must be practicing now as a single. Practice now. If they want to serve food today, don't be too quick to grab your own. It's still selfishness. You see a fine babe that want to collect, want to grab your own food. No, say, collect. That's what you should do. Collect. Even if you don't collect, go home with your pride. But don't worry, you collect. You will collect, don't worry. So that's the first thing. The second thing, this time is running. The second thing, you have no business with marriage if you are opinionated. You have no business. You have no business. And if you are married and you're opinionated, you know you have to work on it. Why? Marriage, read this with me. Read this, next one. Read this with me. 1 to go. Marriage is a journey of perspectives where flexibility is maximally required for a smooth ride. You know, when I was writing this, I was thinking of Dr. Expression. He's one that talks like this. Where flexibility is maximally required. You are journeying with somebody. The person will bring his own or her own perspective. You can't be right 100%. You can't always be correct. We can't always do things your way. It is only babies that get cranky when people don't take their opinions. What? Say it. It is only what? Babies that get cranky When people don't take their opinions, well, that's why your wife is calling you baby. Because you're always cranky. Let's go to this. Once she's not agreeing to you already, calm down. A mature person understands that people see things differently. And sometimes people see things better than they do. A mature person understands that. Have you been in a meeting before? That when people give an opinion, once a person gives an opinion, and once people don't take that opinion, the person doesn't support the project. Have you been there? That's a baby. That's a baby. A baby. So if others give, if you give, they should support you. But if others are giving, so that's nonsense. You are too opinionated. Grow up. Let me tell your neighbor. No, don't tell your neighbor, grow up. Your neighbor may not be opinionated. Grow up, my friend. I've met somebody before who is saying if there is issue in his home, he knows that it's his wife that is wrong. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Senior man of God, I'm not joking. Man of God in this city. And he was telling me like a senior person. I was like, El Shaddai. El Shaddai. How far no mega? We should just be worshiping you. Eh? So such a person will not see, even the wife is saying this thing will not see. You are too opinionated. That thing is killing the home. The wife may just be coping. What's Kusara? What's Kusara? She has died inside. Hallelujah. The next one. I have 3 more. The next one. You have no business with marriage. Say it with me. If sex is not your thing, I beg you. You have no, I beg. Don't mess up another person's life. You have no business with marriage. If sex is not your thing. What's that? Sex is not my thing. Okay? Stay single. Sex is not your thing. But going on shopping is your thing. Chopping people's money is your thing. Now we don't marry you. Sex is not. Sex must be the thing. Marriage is the only place where sex is legal and acceptable. Marriage is the only place where sex is legal and acceptable. So if you say sex is not your thing, where do you want your spouse to be getting it? So you must understand that. You must, couples, singles, let's read it for the couples. Next one. You must understand that. Read it, 1 to go. You are the only legitimate source of romance for your spouse. You are the only legitimate source of romance. For if he's getting it anywhere, it is illegal and sinful. So although sex is not your thing, auntie, drop it. I know the lady was saying, is sex food? Is sex food? Is sex food? Let me tell you. Say this with me. Sex is not food. Maybe you didn't sit down. Say it. Next one. Sex is not food. Say it. Maybe you didn't see this one. Next one. Who is here? Sex is not food. Next one. What are you saying there? Sex is food. Sex. Is that sex food? Yes. To the guy or to the bed, that's food. I'm just saying, if you are saying it's sex is food. Oh, yeah. Sex is food. Let me do a redo. I am a food that is only eaten in marriage. What am I? Sex. The only food that is eaten in marriage. Sex. Every other food can be eaten elsewhere. You can eat any other food elsewhere, but it's sex. It's only in marriage. So sex is food. So don't starve your spouse as a couple. Don't starve your spouse. If you have to seek medical help, seek medical help. If a lady, maybe for whatever reason, your parents were not, so why they did circumcision. You know, some of those things affect women. So they did circumcision for you, and the desire for sex is not. Go and seek medical. Don't kill the man. Don't kill him. The next one. You have no business with marriage. Read it. If you can't be faithful to one, that's the flip side. You have no business, because we say sex is food now. You have no business with marriage if you can't be faithful to one person. Why? Marriage is a bilateral covenant relationship. Bilateral covenant relationship. It's bi, it's not poly. And it's also not unilateral. Masturbation, it's not uni. You're not dating yourself. It's bilateral. It's two people. And it's a covenant relationship. So if you are married and sleeping around, then you are breaking the covenant. That's the truth. That's the truth. If you're married, you're sleeping around, you're breaking the covenant. So you need to stop it. And if you are single, and you're sleeping around, you have a problem. I'm telling you. So you need to go and work on yourself. You know, the argument that men are polygamous in nature, it's not true. It's not true. Medically, it's not true. There's no medical that support that by being polygamous, there's a medical benefit. None. And some of you are thinking of prostate cancer. The argument about prostate cancer is about ejaculation. Not about multiple partners. And by the way, the study that says that men that they ejaculate more, they have low risk, is a observational study. Like they observe certain people. They now conclude. But can I go say the nuns who are non-sleeping, do they have prostate cancer? So that is not to say, I don't want to have prostate cancer, that's how I have to sleep around. Nonsense. Agberi. So if you're single, you need to deal with it. Because you can't. Some people think by the time they marry, they will stop something. It's a lie. Marriage only amplifies what you find on the inside. So if you're already jumping around now, don't think when you marry to stop. In fact, to amplify it. Because by the time you take, the last thing. Some people will not agree with me on this, but I will explain why. You have no business with some people won't agree. If you aren't born again, I will explain. I know some people raise eyebrow because there are unbelievers who have, in quote, good marriage or good marriages. In quote. Let's put that in quote. And there are believers who have terrible marriages. Abi? Terrible. Abi? Yes, now, pastors divorce. Terrible marriages. But let me tell you why I think this is true. Marriage is principally about expressing love. Do you agree with me? No. Marriage is principally about expressing unconditional love. Not just love. It's about expressing unconditional love. Hold that one as a thought. Do you also agree that you can't express what you have not experienced? Do you agree? You can't express what you have not. You can't give what you don't have. So if you have not experienced unconditional love first, you might not be able to express it. Do you agree up to that point? Do you agree? Where can you experience unconditional love? That's the only, not your parents' love. Your parents' love is conditional. You were their retirement plan. So, which means for you to express unconditional love in marriage, you have to experience it. And the only way you can experience it is to find the love of Christ. I know the argument will be, but how about believers that, experience or that break up? Have they not experienced unconditional love? How come the group? I don't know. There could be many things. But a verse helped me when I was thinking about it. And Paul said, look at Paul, Ephesians chapter, that's the only, Ephesians 3:18. And he was writing to believers. He was praying for them, actually. Look at the prayer. And I want everybody in the room to read it. In the room or at the overflow, wherever. I think the room is already filled. So obviously, people are at the overflow. So can you read it? 1, 2, go. And may you have the power to understand. This is writing to believers, born again folks. Understand what? How wide, how long, how high, and how deep. So the first is praying that they understand the power, the depth of God's love, right? Basically. Look at verse 19. Read it. 1, 2, go. May you what? Experience the love of, so you can be a believer and not experience, or else this prayer is wrong. Experience the love of Christ Though it will not put it there, it is too great. You can't understand it fully. But however, if you experience it, look at what will happen. Then you'll be made complete with all the fullness of life and power. That, in other words, you can live like Christ. When you have experienced it, you can live like Christ. Imagine a home that Jesus Christ is the husband. Beautiful home, isn't it? If you don't give him food, he won't complain. He doesn't need to complain. He can just call the food. Yeah. Thank God I'm not Jesus Christ. I complain if I don't see food. So Paul is simply saying that we can express the full love of God. I mean, as a believer, you can be a believer and not express the full love of God. So, but we need to move there. When you experience it, you can then express it. What we are trying to do is to get people there. So the starting point is to experience the unconditional love, is to be born again. Read that and say it to your neighbor. Want to go? Starting point to experience it is to be born again. So that's it. That's why I said that you have no business if you're not born. You can't express what you've not experienced. And marriage, all this thing I said, selflessness, all those things, is easy when you have unconditional love. And that's why Paul said, submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. You find it easy to submit. That's why he said you should esteem each other. If you esteem, you won't be opinionated now. You act back for guy, isn't it? Because you're esteeming the other person above yourself. Exactly. You see that? So following Christ makes your life better and makes you better at life. That's the beautiful thing. Following Christ, it makes your life better and makes you better. It makes you a great husband. It makes you a great wife if you are genuinely following. You're not following for survival, for all those ephemeral things. You're genuinely following. That's what happens, following Christ. Hello, partners. Thank you for your generous giving. Your giving has helped us, impact our world, impact our community, do many things that God has laid in our heart. Take the message to reach people globally. Thank you so much. And I want to call and encourage you to partner, support, and give to us as we take the message further. We have a plan and a vision to reach between 500,000 and 1 million people on a weekly basis. And with your generous donation and giving, we will be able to. So if you love to partner with us, you've been blessed by this ministry, the details are on the screen. Blessings.
But I'm going to start with a case study that I have here for the singles. So if you are single Pringle like me, this is for you. So, short shoots. Oh, really? Ada has endured more than a dozen talking stages that ended in ghosting, and one almost relationship that turned out to be a little more than a situationship. For a while, it seemed as though they were both benefiting from the arrangement without any real commitment. But as a Christian, she recognized where it was heading and walked away before it devolved into an exchange of sex for money, favors, or other emotional validation. Now, Ada is exhausted. Her friends keep telling her to trust God's timing, but those words are starting to lose their comfort. After years of disappointment, she began to wonder whether something is wrong with her. The deeper frustration isn't that she's single. It's that she hasn't been approached by serious-minded men who genuinely wants to build companionship, who genuinely wants to build a committed future. Instead, she keeps encountering people who want companionship without responsibility, intimacy without intention, and the benefit of a relationship without commitment that gives it meaning. So let's start with this question. The Okomuleros, is there something really wrong with Ada?
There's nothing wrong with Ada.
Okay, ma'am.
Because I think she has her own aspect of view, what she wants for herself, the way she wants her life. So she walks away from situationship because she has her own rules and regulations. She lays down for herself what she wants to follow. So I would say she's matured enough to make her own right decision. And just let me say, maybe she's in the wrong environment. Because, yes,
So the environment could be the problem.
kind of.
Okay. Sach, you have something to add?
Okay, concerning the other case study. Now, Ada's experience, I would say, Ada's experience, I don't know, but is a kind of person that probably person coming, people coming for her, they don't know her value. They don't know her value and also his intention towards whatever he's looking for. And also, being Ada walking away from the situationship is not, I'll put it this way, is not, sorry, walking away from the situationship is not as if that she's arrogant or she's just reflects on her own values and intention towards people coming her way. So I'll say that to round it up. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Dimaja Kodumis, what's your opinion?
Answering your question, I would not say that anything is wrong with Ada, but there's something wrong with her positioning. What I mean by that is, of course, we can see that she's a very good person and she fears the Lord for not wanting. It's not bad to want the best for yourself, and it's not bad to have standards. So, and it's good that she recognizes that she should, like, there's a limit to which she can go in the relationship. But what I mean by her positioning is sometimes as human beings, when we want something, we become very desperate. And even when we don't know it, it starts showing to other people. Now, once your desperation starts showing to people, people will want to capitalize on that, so to speak. Enemy will come in every form because the enemy knows that that is the only thing you are thinking about. So he would come, and if any guy sees it, it's just like, okay, I'm a guy, or let me say as a lady, I want a marriage, like I desperately want a marriage. And then every guy that is coming to me sees that. First of all, it scares them away. Because they were like, I beg, calm down. You understand? It scares them away. And the unserious ones will see it as an avenue to chop and claim out, so to speak. Let me see if I feel, thank God, Nakini. So if this is what you want, let me come as if I can offer you that, just to get whatever I want to get and leave. So I would say that she should not act in desperate. She should position herself. If there's anything, Pastor has said it, that check on yourself. If there's anything character-wise that you need to work on it. Because for people to be coming that do not want something, it could be that something also is wrong with you, apart from the desperation aspect. So work on yourself. And then while you are doing that, be praying to God. There's nothing God cannot do, and he will do it at his own time. It will be so beautiful that, in fact, you said it will shock you. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just going to stress that a little bit. Now, so you say that the Ada shouldn't appear desperate. Now, Ada desires to marry. So what's that thin line between desire and desperation? Because you don't want to appear desperate, but it's like you are in between something. You really want to be married, right? You, even apart from what the parents, the society, you want to be married. So there's an inner pressure to marry. Now, are you saying that Ada should silence that inner desire to marry and say, okay, Sarah, if I marry, I marry. If I don't marry, I don't marry. There's this saying that if you are not looking for something, you probably will not find it. So how does she balance between desperation and desire?
Okay, so thank you very much. I said something about positioning. Positioning also is you coming to programs like this. Positioning is actually getting to know people first. Before you can even think of marriage, like before you can want marriage in somebody, why not get to know the person? I believe that anything that starts with the foundation of friendship it how did they put that in? It will stand, thank you very much, it will stand the test of time. So instead, why not invest, even tell God, like, how is God positioning you? How does God want to position you? The people that are around you, maybe that other person, as pastor, he mentioned something when he was saying that you are thinking that my husband is in Canada, whereas he's in Mushin. It can actually be funny, but who knows if is that childhood friend that you've brothers owned that is actually your partner. Do you understand? So
No zoning,
connect.
please.
Go to programs and be open-minded about relationship. That is you not being desperate. Be open-minded. Don't see Pastor Ayo and the next thing you are thinking is, does he want me as a wife? Does he want to marry me? Can I marry him? Do you understand? Why not genuinely just want to know Pastor Ayo? Then from there, if it's going to lead to marriage, God will direct you and you will see it.
Amazing. Can we put our hands together for that? Okay, so before we leave the singles aspect, so in 2026, what are the real green flags versus things that just feel nice in the moment? What should single people look out for in a relationship?
Let me start from constant communication.
Okay, good morning, church. Okay, green flag. Yes, green flag can, number one, we say communication, of course. A relationship without communication is a dead relationship already. Of course. What I mean by this is that, not by calling every hour, because you have to study the kind of partner you have or you are dating. So you need to understand the schedule of that person or the right medium of which you have to choose to call the person. Is very important in a relationship. I want to lay this as an example. Okay, if I work from morning, which is 8 to 6 p.m., 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., yes. So now, if I'm dating, let's assume I'm dating and I have a partner. I'm not married yet. So, of course, my partner should also study me to know the kind of person I am. Also, I also study her to know the kind of person she is. By our free time, okay, now, if peradventure, she called me while I'm at work, because at work, there's some smoothie time, and also there's some also very annoying time, which is if peradventure your boss has to give you a task to, you have to deliver this social time, and someone is texting you, I love you, I do this. At that point, to be frankly,
you can pass aggression at that point.
God bless you. So you have to choose the right medium to communicate.
Yeah.
Perfectly well. So that's one. Then two is, I would say,
Everywhere go first blur.
Okay, let me just stop because of time. So
Thank you.
Okay, that's it.
You can hold the mic, yes. So what are the green flags versus the just feeling good feeling, aside from butterfly in the stomach? I saw a meme that says there's no more butterfly in my stomach, just rice. All right, so some people are living like that, no more butterflies, just rice, probably Eba. Okay, so what are the green flags in 2026? Hallelujah.
Okay, I like to be very realistic. I'm not so much of a spiritual kind of
Love
person.
it.
So the thing is, a lot of people confuse, or a lot of ladies, they kind of confuse the green flag thing. There are things that guys will do to you, and you see it as he's giving you attention, he's giving you, and it's more of a big deal to you. Those things might not last forever. There are a lot of things that you'll get tired of in marriage, to be honest with you. There are things that people will do as a boyfriend, and when it gets to marriage, you might have that kind of expectation and bring it to marriage. It might not continue like that. So those things that you saw, And it's like, this guy, he will call me every day, checks on me, every day, text message in the morning. You wake up to his text. Those things might not continue that way. So those might be your own green flag right now. You might see it and be like, this guy just, they give me back to back every morning. He's always there. He's always, no, it will not stay. So we need to really understand, we need to really, prioritize what we want. What you want, what you see in the person should be more of the green flag. Is it somebody that is intentional with the things of the Lord? Do you understand? Is he God-fearing? There are more important things than just being available, spending on you, giving you gifts and things like that. A lot of ladies confuse, especially gifts and things like that, as a green flag. Yes, at the moment, it's fun, it's sweet, but it might not be like that forever. By the time you get into marriage and responsibility start eating you.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Let me quickly add this. Also,
Time.
whether you are a male or female, your green flag should be kindness. Someone that is kind.
Absolutely agree with you.
The person has to be kind, because all of these things will not continue. When children start coming, when responsibilities start coming, he will not be buying you gifts.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Because we have other places to touch, we'd have to leave the singles alone for now. So you've heard it. Communication is key. If the guy, they ghost you, say no to your boyfriend. If he's ghosting you, that is not a green flag. That's a red flag, right? You should know when. If he's kind to you, he will check on you at least once a day. I know a lot of ladies who are the ones in the relationship. I know it to say it. And you're not even giving the man space to like take initiative, to do it. You are just everywhere on his face, on his nose, everywhere. And he's probably not even as much into you as you think. So let's go to, so I'm going to I'm going to go to the engaged, soon to be married. Because of time, there was another session that I had to skip. So Femi and Kemi are just 4 months away from their wedding. Femi, but the pressure is mounting. Their budget has ballooned under the weight of family expectations on both sides. And what started as an exciting season is becoming a source of stress. More concerning, they've never had a serious conversation about how they'll manage their money once they get married. Whose income will cover which expenses? How will they handle savings, debt, investments, and financial decision-making? These questions remain largely unanswered. At the same time, they're finding it increasingly difficult to maintain their boundaries around physical intimacy. With the wedding date approaching and emotions running high, they are navigating temptation while carrying the added strain of wedding planning and family pressure. So what's one money conversation you wish you had before wedding, not after wedding? What's that money conversation you wish you had?
Okay, so there was no money conversation that we wish we had before marriage. And as a matter of fact, even till this moment, we don't see my money as my money. Absolutely. Or his money as his money. Is my money our money? His money our money? When he
Did you hear that?
When he gets paid.
Okay. I'm getting some feedback from some ladies. My money is still my money. But anyway, it's an advice,
So when we both get paid, we bring it together. And then usually what we do in my family is before the end of the month, we already have a budget for the month, things that we need to do. So as soon as each of us is getting our salaries or our pays, we come together, like bring it together, and we use it to sort it. So it is not my money. So if because we don't have the mentality that my salary is my money or his salary is his money, it makes things easier, and it makes us work together. So whatever is coming, even to reaching out to people, like helping people, it is that much. To helping people, we agree together to do it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so to the Okomleros, how do you handle family and cultural expectations without letting it define the marriage itself. They always say that African marriage is your family that is doing the wedding, not you. So how do they manage? How do people intending to wed manage it? Some people have been in a relationship for a long time. They actually want to get married, but thinking about the wedding alone is really making them pull back.
Okay, thank you very much for that question. Okay, firstly, I would say, wedding is just for one day.
I love it.
Why marriage is for eternal, it's for life. So I will urge us that focus on your marriage. Wedding is secondary. I would say it's secondary. So just focus on your words, on your marriage, because marriage, you face a lot of challenges. Yes, there are a lot of challenges in there. Also, according to the question, so how do you intend to marry? Sorry. In commerce, no, that's not that.
No, the second one. How
The
do you
cultural,
handle
okay,
family and cultural
cultural. So now I'll say this: when we've done the what do you call it? Is it the introduction? Yeah, introduction. Okay, that's fine. So there are lists they throw onto me of the first list was like, what was this? 50 bag of yam, orogbo. That's this. My wife have to come in.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I will streamline those things myself. Don't worry.
Love it.
So, I was like, okay, I beg Joe. I don't have plan for this. So, Joe, please let me try. So she streamlined to the extent, okay, this is fair enough. In fact, I appreciate her for that. Because our family, after then, they were like, oh no, you can't be too old for my you are kinikon, you are that. So I would say this. In terms of what they call cultural, you cannot neglect that. You cannot neglect that. It's something you have to do. Let's belong to what
Caesar, what belongs to
Caesar.
Caesar.
So that cultural stuff, you cannot go with it. You cannot do without it. You have to, So that's.
Thank you very much. Okay, quickly.
Sorry, I want to quickly add what you said. See, the aspect of the cultural, there are a lot of things that we cannot bypass. I'll use myself as an example. A week to our wedding, she's from a Muslim background. Her parents are no more. A week to our wedding, my elder brother called me and said, we will do nikai. Now, it was not planned. My dad is a pastor. So it was not planned. A week to the wedding, we've been planning for a long time. So you can imagine. But what can I do? I do everything. But there's nothing to do. I called my dad. He said, is that what they want? I said, yes. He said, we will do it.
Wow.
So I don't have a choice. So things like that will come up. But the thing is, we as the ladies, you also need to be understandable. Hey, help us. And the men too. We should not wait till we have everything before we get married. Let us understand that the more you are waiting, time is going. Don't wait until you have everything.
Don't wait!
The earlier the marriage is sweet, so the earlier the better. Start enjoying it. Please.
Okay, so I quickly want to stress something there. Now it's thank you. So I quickly want to stress something there. So you said she is from a Muslim background. She is not Muslim, right?
Yes, she's not Muslim.
Because that could communicate to somebody that I can marry someone with a different faith. No. So I just want us to clear that air a bit. That what about faith when it comes to marrying? Can I, as a Christian, decide to marry Babalawo, for instance? Or decide to marry a Muslim because he's a nice person, right? And he's actually good. He's probably even better than the Christians that you have dated before. So what you have to say, anybody, just one response is fine, but anyone can respond to that.
I feel that the Bible answered that already.
Yes.
There's no point. Don't even be on. Don't let stress it at all. Just flee and move on to the next. Whether she's a good girl or not, you are not marrying just the lady. You are marrying to her family. She's marrying to your family. So it's a lot. It's better you just
to add to that so that we can move to the last aspect. You're marrying an institution. So faith is not just a thing in your head. It's a whole institution, your whole way of believing, of thinking. So if it's cool about it, you are female, you are Christian, is Muslim, where will your children be? Will your children go to Ileke? Will you be comfortable with that? So you really have to talk about these things very well. All right, so to the last aspect, which is the married couples. Emeka and Ngozi has been married for 4 years, both working demanding jobs. Inflation has squeezed their budget hard, and lately their conversations are more around logistics, including bills and schedules. They love each other, but admit the romance feels like it's on a pause. Neither has said it out loud yet. So how do you tell the difference between a normal season and a marriage drifting apart?
Normal season is having at a point or at a point in your life, having a very demanding job. Normal season is raising children in those demanding jobs. Normal season is one person desiring and pursuing to improve themselves, either academically or career-wise. Is going to stretch the other person. But a marriage that is drifting apart is in the midst of all of this, because the thing is that we'll always be busy. Now you have to choose your busy. You have to choose what keeps you busy. So in the midst of all of these things, how do you find time for each other? Because if you were juggling all of this and you were dating the girl or the guy, I promise you, you still have time for them. Romance doesn't take money. So if you are having like a tight budget, you can just have 10 minutes of your time. Maybe it doesn't even have to be every day. It can be once in a week. Just the two of you. No phone, no TV. Just play game. It can be at home. You can just relax, and if you cannot Netflix and chill, YouTube is there. Just watch it. If NEPA is acting up and the Owepo is expensive, your phone is there. So there's a lot of things little things that you can actually do. You can just, for instance, maybe even in your busy time, maybe you just quickly want to check something. You can just drop a message. I love you. It's just you being intentional about the other person and letting the person knows that, okay, yes, I cannot give you all of my time now because of all the things that I'm doing, but I'm telling you that I love you and I think about you and, I got you.
Intentionality. Being intentional. Thank you. So the next question is to you, sir, ma'am. So what's one practical thing you do to protect romance when life is just survival mode?
Spending quality times together. Like take a walk within your community, go on a date, spend time together.
So it doesn't have to be a lot of money. It just has to be intentional. There are lots of couple Instagram games that you can play. Please, mind the wait. Please, audience, if you have questions, we'd like to have it. And you can play Kahoots, right? Whatever works for you. All right, so this is for our campus family. Toby is 19 in 200 level. Thank you, ma'am. And just started vibing with someone in their faculty. Their mutual friends already call them a couple, but they haven't actually talked about where they are. Toby's parents don't know. Exams are in 3 weeks, and Toby can't tell if they are falling for the person or just enjoying the attention of being someone's person on campus. So is it advisable for undergraduate students to be in a relationship? If so or not, why?
Okay. If I would say that being in a relationship while you are still learning is okay if you are mature enough to handle it. Thank you very much. And also, don't let that affect your intentional, what you went for. I mean, when you went for school to go and study, don't let that relationship affect you. Because any relationship that affects you, that means it's better you dropped it down and focus on what they call it, your study or your certificate. That's the main reason why you are there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
So
okay, thank you.
I'll take some of the questions. So please, it's okay to be in a relationship while you're in school, Define it, be intentional, but focus on your studies. Yes. So I'm going to take some of the questions we have here. I think we've addressed things about red flag, green flags. Okay. I think I want to take this. Said, how can you differentiate between a red flag and a person's weakness? I think I have a question. So this person, I can buttress that a bit. That's what I'm trying to say. So this person is not just a tidy person. So he comes back, you can throw his socks somewhere, his shoes somewhere. Is that a red flag? So is that a weakness or a red flag? Just to paint a better picture. So how do you differentiate between a red flag and a weakness?
Okay. I feel that that's not a red flag. Yes. That's more like a weakness. The thing is, there are a lot of things that in marriage, there are a lot of things that you will learn. You will not know about your partner, but you will learn in marriage. You will see things that, the clean babe you see when you go take her out for date and all of that. You will see a different perspective of your partner in marriage. So you cannot say
So what
because
are
of those
the real
things.
red flags that should not be overlooked?
That's not being born again. That's abuse. That's somebody that
Neglect, belittling,
there are a lot of things like that.
extreme jealousy. Extreme jealousy. I know what I am
Someone that
saying.
is also condescending. You don't see the
Belittling.
best in other people.
Yeah.
You feel that you are the best is a major red flag. Because by the time you get to the relationship, he will now be seeing you as he's seeing the other people. And that will cause physical, yes, verbal, I'm correct, verbal abuse. So that's also.
All right, so you have something to say about red flag.
The green flag one. Okay. So the red flag and the green flag
Yes.
is question. There's some couple that specifically in what they call it. They have a specific. How am I going to put it to?
Yes.
They have a specific goals, desire towards the partners. Like for instance, I'll use Dr. Expression for example. Dr. Expression has he has an expectation for if you want to,
She
if you
must
want
have
to date,
brain.
yes, you must be intellectual and sound. Okay, so that's so imagine Dr. Expression. So he's looking at appearance alone. So by the time they started dating another, you realize that okay, this person can is low. So that's a kind of so it has a specific goals towards it. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. So there are 100. So there are a long list of what red flag or green flag is. But please, the one she mentioned about condescending, about anger, about not communicating, extreme jealousy, please do not overlook. Anger issues. All right, so this is my question. I am in a relationship of about 6 years, not engaged. He bought a ring for years now. Most times I look at the ring, but no proposal. Firstly, I am exhausted. I carry a lot of responsibilities. I do most of the talking about marriage. Right now, I am in a pause. I got an offer to come to Abuja for work. I am contemplating if I should stay in Lagos. But I know staying still means waiting and missing a big opportunity. He wants me to stay by his side, but doesn't want to commit yet, for reasoning best known to him. Right now, I am exhausted, tired. I just want to start afresh, but I don't know if it's right, or if it's right to ask for marriage after 6 years of investing in the relationship and keeping ring for years without proposing. Let me say this. I empathize with you. Now, people might not understand. People might just read this story and think that you have been a fool. You are not a fool for loving and loving wholeheartedly for 6 years. And it can really be a painful place to be. So this is to validate whatever you are feeling, that it is not out of place. And so to the answers.
I think the guy is just scared of commitment. Because why will you keep a relationship for a good 6 years? Still, you don't know what. I think maybe he doesn't know what he wants. Or maybe he's looking at money aspect, financial aspect. So I think. No, it's can't. Because a lot of people think for you to go into a marriage, You have to be financially okay. So Rome is not built in a day. I think he's just scared to be
We
committed.
can't say because the guy is not here.
Yes.
So we can't really say for him. But for 6 years, what would you advise this lady to do for 6 years?
I think you should just keep praying.
That's what you think. Thank you. Thank you. That's what she thinks. Thank you. Yes. What do you think?
As one lady to another,
Girl to girl.
as in, I think that she has one more conversation to have with the guy. One more.
Yes.
The conversation with the guy will determine if they are moving forward or not. I mean, 6 years.
That's a lot.
Omotoba was school, going to the primary school. So
Absolutely,
we
that's
should know what we are doing. And it's okay if, the thing is, from what she said, it's not even that she wants the guy to marry her tomorrow. She doesn't know her fate.
Yeah.
Why will you have me as backup plan?
Yeah.
It doesn't, it's even an insult. Like, no. So we are having one final conversation. If your reasons for not wanting to settle that is best known to you, that's fine. But I need more than promise ring, because it's not even an engagement ring.
Yeah.
Which in this, I beg.
Yeah, it's actually, you can feel that way. So please, just as she has said, one last conversation and brace up yourself for whatever would come, right? And pray about it. Pray. Yes, you have something to say. All right, so this is where we draw the curtain here today. Thank you for being an amazing audience. Thank you to the pastorate for the opportunity. Thank you. God bless you. Please, let's applaud our panelists as they go back to their seats. Thank you.
Thank you for being part of our YouTube channel. I hope you were blessed by that powerful teaching. I want you to stay connected to us by following us on all our social media platforms. The details are there. I need you to subscribe as well and share this link to your friend. Let them join and be blessed. Also, I would like to have you in our physical location. If you're based in Lagos, try and join us this Sunday. You will be super blessed. Before we go, I'd like to give you an opportunity to start a relationship with Jesus if you don't have a relationship with Jesus. So can you please place your right hand on your chest and pray this simple prayer with me. Say, dear Lord, I repent of my sin. I acknowledge you as my Lord and personal Savior. Thank you for dying for me, and thank you for accepting me into your family. In Jesus' name. If you have said that prayer, I can tell you that you're saved, you're born again, and welcome to God's family. There is a link on the screen. I'd like you to fill that link. We want to know more about you and get your details. And of course, this Sunday, we're looking forward to seeing you. Till we see you again on this channel, keep what? Stay blessed. Yes. Stay blessed. Yeah, stay blessed. Blessings. See you next time.